Some jobs change you. They seep into your soul until you become the job. But what if the job is guarding the dead? Deep in the woods of Sussex County, Delaware, lies a place that locals avoid after dark. It's not just because it's a cemetery. It's because of what, or who, is still watching over it. This is the legend of Long Cemetery and its eternal caretaker, the Catman. For generations, whispers have circulated about a strange, hybrid creature that stalks the grounds between the headstones. A figure that is mostly human, but with the unsettling features of a feral cat. Matted fur, sharp claws, and glowing predatory eyes. But the Catman wasn't always a monster. The story goes that back in the 1800s, there was a real caretaker employed at the cemetery. He was a solitary man, a recluse who preferred the company of the dead to the living. He took his job seriously, obsessively seriously. He lived in a small shack right on the property line. His devotion turned into a dark obsession. He began to guard the graves passionately, chasing away teenagers and vandals with a terrifying fury. Rumor had it he spent his nights prowling the grounds, talking to the headstones. Locals began to say he was losing his humanity, that the solitude and the proximity to death were changing him physically. Some say he made a pact with dark forces to guard the cemetery forever. Others say his own feral nature simply took over. But when he finally died, his body was reportedly never buried. Instead, his spirit, now twisted into the form of a feline beast, remained. Since then, the sightings have been terrifyingly consistent. People driving past Long Cemetery late at night report seeing a hunched figure with glowing red or yellow eyes darting across the road. Those brave or foolish enough to enter the grounds tell stories of being chased by a creature that moves with unnatural speed and lets out a guttural cat-like hiss. One famous account tells of a group of friends who parked near the cemetery gate on a dare. They heard scratching on the roof of their car. When they sped off and checked later, they found deep parallel claw marks gouged into the metal, marks too wide for a bobcat, too deliberate for a bear. The real pain of the Catman legend isn't just the fear of a monster. It's the tragedy of a man consumed by his duty. His isolation warped his mind until he became the very thing that people fear. He is a prisoner of his own obsession, forever bound to the soil he swore to protect, unable to move on, attacking anything that lives. Today, Long Cemetery is private property, and trespassing is strictly forbidden. But the legend keeps the curious coming back. The Catman serves as a gruesome guardian, a reminder that some places are best left disturbed. Whether you believe the Catman is a supernatural entity, a cryptid, or just a spooky story to keep kids out of the graveyard, one thing is certain. The legend has a life of its own. It taps into our primal fear of the dark, of solitary figures, and of the thin line between man and beast. If this legend sent a shiver down your spine, hit that like button. Have you ever encountered a local cryptid? Tell us your story in the comments below. Subscribe for more deep dives into the terrifying folklore of America.